just wanted to do a quick update. We've been living here for a month now, and things have been going great. We're all settled in, and we've unpacked all our things. Well, actually, some things. Some things are still kept in the boxes because there's no point in unpacking. So, yeah, I wanted to show you what our house now looks like with everything unpacked. It is a bit messy because there's quite a few of us here and it's such a small house. Yeah, so we've been enjoying staying here. We've enjoyed exploring and finding food and stuff. The only thing that's really bad is the noise. I don't know if you can hear it. This is on a main road, quite a few main roads, so it is very noisy. Let me show you if I can. So here's my view. I really don't think I can get sick of this. I've thought about this many times thinking, will I ever get sick of this? Probably not. I mean, I enjoy just sitting here and looking at the view. I like how this grill is like, you know, split into two. It's quite windy outside, but inside the house it's not that windy. So yeah, you can see it's actually a main road down there, so it is a bit noisy. The sunsets are on this side, and it is very beautiful when the sunset is there. So I also wanted to give it an update on the status of our new house. You know, we're supposed to go through renovations by now. Our calculations were way off. We are not going to get the keys until next month. I mean, next month is pretty soon, but you know, it was like delayed for a lot longer than we expected. And we actually wanted to sign an indemnity form. Indemnity would have allowed us to go in and do renovations, and we take on the responsibilities of taking on the renovation. So whatever happens inside the house now is our responsibility, and the owners don't have anything to do with that. They initially agreed, but then they decided they didn't want to do it because I guess they thought that we created a lot of problems for them. What happened was we discovered that they had placed two religious figurines outside the house, and they had bolted it to the ground. Now, according to HDB rules in Singapore, anything outside your gate basically belongs to HDB, and you are not allowed to do anything to it. Nothing permanent anyway. So what the owners did was they bolted these things to the ground, onto the tiles of the ground. We asked them to remove it, so they did, and they also tried to remove the bolts. And what happened after that was it cracked the tiles. So we wanted them to report it to HDB or get it fixed, because we don't want to be, you know, we don't want to get in trouble because, you know, we didn't do it. We shouldn't be the one responsible for it. Yeah, we bought the house, but we haven't taken ownership of it yet as well. So I think they didn't really want to do it. I don't know, maybe they were afraid to get in trouble, or they didn't want to pay. So we actually asked HDB, and they referred us to the town council, and the town council said, no problem, we'll fix it at no cost. I was pretty shocked. I thought that we would have to pay for it. But anyway, after that, we thought we'd get indemnity from them, but in the end, they're just playing hard to get, and they don't want to sign over for us. So we really can't do anything. We can't start any works. We've chosen the tiles. That will be in the next video. And we've chosen some, you know, our appliances and things like that. So we'll be pretty much good to go as soon as we get the keys. It's just pretty much a waiting game. Everything's delayed. I don't want to stay in this rental for too long because it's really expensive, and I'd really like to go and of course stay in our own house. So what we've talked about with the ID is that once they get started, if they could get us one bedroom done, at least one bedroom, one bathroom, so that we can move in. When our contract is up from this rental, we could move in straight away and just stay there, you know, and I guess have things work around us. That's pretty much the best we can do, isn't it? Yeah. So until then, all I can do is just stay put and do nothing, just wait. I will continue to vlog on. So a lot of people were asking me, why did we choose this place to stay at? Because we moved from the suburbs to the city area, and it's a quite a big change. I don't think I know a lot of people, or actually, I don't think any of my friends live in the city. They kind of live in the outskirts of the city fringes. So yeah, especially me coming from kind of like the furthest end of maybe like Singapore suburb, and now we moved to the like really close to the city. It's quite unusual. And not to mention it is pretty expensive to stay in the city. So my story is basically that we were looking for a very short-term rental because of our renovations. We didn't want to have to stay too long at a rental property. Maybe like we were thinking, okay, maybe 6 months at the most, but if we could have it like less, would even be more ideal. So in Singapore, it's very hard to find a rental place that is willing to rent to you short term, unless it's like a service apartment or a hotel even. Those you can rent like month on month, but yeah, it's pretty expensive. So somehow I came along, I went on Airbnb and was looking at some of the short-term stays there. There were some, but they weren't in the ideal neighborhood. They were all in like Geylang. No offense if anybody stays in Geylang, but it's not really ideal when we have a family with young children and my teenage daughter. So yeah, so somehow I came across this place and I looked it up and contacted the management company, and yeah, the minimum rental is 3 months, and you can extend beyond that, so that's really great. Yeah, so the other options that we could have taken, the rentals were minimally like 6 months, and you definitely can't rent a Singapore HDB for less than a year, I think. Yeah, I don't think you can rent, I'm not even sure if you can rent 6 months, but most people aren't willing to take on a 6 months rental. Most landlord most landlord would prefer to take on at least a 1 year lease, or preferably 2 years. And of course, if you do 1 to 2 years lease, it's you can get it for a cheaper price. And of course, HDB is a lot cheaper for this rather than this place. But like I said, it wasn't easy to find, and we kind of scrambled at the last minute to secure this place. I think we booked it within like 1 month before we had to move out of our old place. So yeah, so that was my explanation of why we decided to move to this place. So if you made it this far to the video, thanks for staying, and I hope that you continue to watch my other videos and get to know me a little bit better. And do subscribe to this channel, because I will be doing hopefully more vlogs, and also I will be vlogging my whole process of renovating our house, and yeah, and everything that goes along with it. So remember to subscribe, and if you have done so, thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.